What's that?
Ready.
Okay. Thought I was missing something.
You probably are.
Okay, so far we've kind of established the outline for the program. We'll have coordinators, block captains, and participants. And any concerns, any information gets funneled back to my office through the coordinators. So that's going to be the workflow for that. There's also going to be informing you through your coordinators as to, thank you, Chief, as to what's going on in your communities. If there's things if there's a rash of crime or certain things are coming up, letting you know, because being aware sometimes is half the battle, isn't it? So again, after we leave here and the coordinators are able to establish groups within their areas, they will then carry on meetings every 90 days or sooner if need be with their block captains to discuss the program and how it's going, and also to evaluate it. One of the things I really don't like is getting something started and then it just kind of dying off. And that is the issue with Neighborhood Watch sometimes, and it's not just in Taylor, but in cities across the country. People sometimes get involved because they may have an issue, a particular issue in their neighborhood. Pardon me. They want to get involved because something may be ongoing at that moment, but as soon as it's resolved, they don't they don't seem to care anymore. Excuse me, I've been talking all day. Okay, anything to add onto that, coordinators? Can you think of anything? Okay, so we'll move on because I'm trying to race the weather here. Each one of these coordinators signed basically a list of what their responsibilities are going to be. So they're taking on a lot of responsibility for your areas, because the 4 areas we're talking about are pretty large. They're going to coordinate all the activities of the block captains and the participants. They're going to recruit neighborhood residents. Outside of this meeting, they'll go back and they'll continue to try and generate interest in the program. Again, act as a liaison with the police department and report back to me. And hold the meetings, as I said before. The block captains, if you're interested in signing up to be a block captain, here's what the responsibility is going to be for that. So we'll have a sign-up sheet here tonight, so if you're interested, listen up to this. Block captains will be responsible for meeting with the people on their blocks once a month. Recruit neighborhood residents into the watch program by visiting each home, apartment, maybe having block parties, that type of thing, to generate interest and get to know each other. Serve as a base station for identification for the participants. Be a liaison between the residents and the coordinators for those areas. Promote and distribute emails or internet group information amongst your participants, which that'll all be divided up. And invite neighbors to the group page. So there is also a Facebook page that Christine and Cheryl put together, Taking Back Our Neighborhoods, in addition to the Taylor Police Department Facebook page, which we will have general information on there about the program. Okay. So all of you should have grabbed a schedule too, right? You all have a schedule. We were fortunate enough to get some cooperation from the Taylor School District as well as many churches in the area. What these will be, they're generally going to be the second and third Thursday of every month. These will focus. I am so sorry. Here, take over.
You guys, if I start talking, you'll still be here when the rain starts falling.
That's true. Sorry. And these meetings that you see here are going to focus primarily on what I said to begin with, the crime prevention, education, the security tips, also getting information from residents about ongoing issues that may be in their neighborhood. Because what a lot of people don't understand is we have 4 platoons that work. We have a day shift and a night shift. And then when those shifts are off, there's another platoon that covers them. So 4 of you may call about the same problem in your neighborhood, but depending when you call, you may talk to 4 different people. And we do not always have the ability to piece together if we're getting a rash of calls from residents about the same problem. So that's why I think these meetings are effective, and it helped last year as well to solve some major problems that we didn't know about simply because of the reason I just gave you. To get you all in a group and say, oh, wait a minute, we didn't realize this was a problem, because again, you're calling from different locations, different numbers, different times. You've talked to 4 different people, and unless somebody said, hey, this, the 14,000 block of Fellrath, unless we were to go in and specifically type in that actual address, then it would pull up how many times or calls we've had there. But again, we get 65,000 calls for service a year, so we can't always do that with every call we get. So I urge you to come to these meetings. I try to arrange them so that we hit the entire city, whether it's a school or a church or a city building. So by all means, try and get out to these, get your neighbors to go out to these. The coordinators are going to have more flyers to pass out in the neighborhoods on that. Any questions on that? All right. So what we will do in, oh, the stickers. I know there's been a lot of interest in the stickers. So we came up with these last year. And they are designed to either throw on your storm door, your window, car, to, again, it's about sending a signal. It's about sending a message to anybody coming up to your home that there's a program going on, right? So did everybody get some of these? Okay. The other thing that I was working on last week, street signs. Can everybody see this guy? Same idea as the neighborhood watch sign. Sometimes you see with the eyeball kind of thing. And what we're going to do is, because these are not cheap, so I've solicited some businesses and I said, if you buy so many signs, and we broke it down by price, and obviously the more they sponsor, the better deal they'll get. One company's already agreed to pay for 20. And blocks that are interested, then we can put them on existing street signs, whether it be a speed limit sign, a stop sign, that type of thing. So if somebody sponsors signs, we'll make room to put their name down here. So again, this is visual signal. It's sending a message to the bad guys coming into your neighborhood. We're watching. We're not going to put up with your nonsense. Yes, Councilwoman. Absolutely. So again, we're trying to get off the ground. We're trying to make it so that nobody, so that the price is minimal. But by all means, because they're going to run about $30 a piece. So if we're not able to get to your blocks, and you're interested in getting one urgently, I can certainly arrange to get one if you're able to take care of the price for me. Any questions about that?
Would we contact you or the coordinator?
I would go through your coordinator, please. Did everybody get that? If you're interested in a sign, and if we don't necessarily have a sponsor right away or have enough to get out, because hopefully there will be a lot of interest, get with your coordinator and we can arrange to get one if you're willing to pay for it with your neighbors or whatever arrangement you can make. Okay, so, I'm sorry?
What are the requirements to post it?
Yes, we're gonna put them on existing street signs. Unless you wanted to buy one for your individual property, I don't see any reason why you couldn't put it in your front window. Because that is also very common with neighborhood watch signs. Any other questions?
Another question.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have yard signs, or are those the only signs?
We could certainly work on that. I'm sure there's a version of a yard sign. If that's something that we find there's an interest for, I can come up with anything you want.
There's been a huge amount of questions and responses to the yard signs that Mr. Honecker made them up.
I handmade a few signs just to give out and kind of promote the idea.
And
The
everybody
same-
was asking about them.
Okay, then I will get with the same person who did this and did the stickers. He can do anything. I just need to know what you want and we can make it happen. If that's easier for you to put one right out there, by all means, we'll make that happen for you.